Hey champs, welcome back to Math Learning Studio. Now we will take on the applications of distance formula in identifying the type of triangle. How do we apply that formula to find what type of triangle is a triangle whose three vertices or the coordinates of three vertices will be given. Okay, so we can again say it is x1 y1, it is x2 y2, and this will be x3 y3. Right? How do we identify what type of triangle is this? Well, we apply the distance formula to find the sides of this triangle. Now what are these sides? These sides are nothing but the distance between the two given points, and that's why distance formula, right? So there can be four different conditions when we find the distance between any two sides, any two points, any two vertices of this triangle, or simply saying when we find the three sides of this triangle. First condition, maybe all sides are equal. Which triangle will that be? Yes, it will be an equilateral triangle. Right? We may get two sides of equal. Two sides are equal and third is different. So this will become isosceles triangle. If we have all sides different, all of different values, all of different length, then it becomes a scalene triangle. Right? And the isosceles triangle and the scalene triangle, these two can also be a special triangle if the Pythagoras theorem is verified. Yes, that's very easy. If the Pythagoras theorem is verified, that means it is a right angled triangle. Okay, so these four conditions can be there to identify, or these four types of triangles can be asked in the question when we apply the distance formula. Okay, now let's take 2-3 examples and understand how do we apply that distance formula to identify these. Okay, in the first example we have identify the type of triangle formed by first point is root 2 comma root 2, second is minus root 2 comma minus root 2, and third point is minus root 6 comma root 6. We can draw a diagram and name these points as point P, Q and R as the three vertices of this triangle. Okay, and then what we have to do? We have to find the length of these three line segments. So first let us find the length of PQ. So this is first point as P, this second point as Q, and this third point as R. So when we find the distance PQ, this will be x1 y1, x2 y2. So to find the distance we will have what? x2 minus x1. So minus root 2 and then minus root 2. Okay, square plus y2 minus y1. What is y2? Minus root 2. y1 is root 2. So y2 minus y1 becomes minus root 2 only. So this is square. And this goes under the square root sign. What we get here? Here we get minus root 2. Minus root 2 means minus 2 root 2. So 2 root 2 minus में square plus same thing is there. So minus 2 root 2 square this also. And this is again under the square root symbol. Alright. Minus 2 root 2 square means minus 2 का भी square or root 2 का भी. This becomes 4 into 2. So 4 into 2 becomes 8 plus that also of course becomes 8. So 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 means 4 units. So this is the distance between PQ, P and Q. So the length of PQ is 4 units. Then what we have to do is we have to find the values of QR and RP as well. What will be these two values? Pause the video and find out. Okay, I'm sure you must have got these two values. Yes, QR and PR both will be equal to 4 units each. So we got PQ as 4 units, QR and PR. All three as 4 units equal to each other. That means this triangle is an equilateral triangle. Alright, so it was easy. Sometimes okay, the roots questions may be troubling you, you may get trouble to find the values. So if you have not got these two values as 4 units, you can write in the comments and I'll send you the complete solution. Alright, now let's take one more example to understand another type of triangle. So we have one more example. Again, the question is same. Identify the type of triangle formed by three given points. We can again name these points as point P, Q and R. So this is P, this is Q and this is R. And let us find out the values. So PQ means x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus y1 square square with दोनों and root के अंदर. So this will be 3 minus or minus 5. So this becomes 3 plus 5 square. 0 minus 6. So plus में 0 minus 6 square and under the root. This becomes what? 3 plus 5, 8. 8 square is 64. Plus 0 minus 6 is minus 6. Minus 6 square will be 36. This will be what? 100 under the root, and that means value is 10. So 10 units is the value of PQ. Then value of QR and value of PR. Again, you know what to do? Yes. Pause the video here and find the values of these two as well. Again, we apply the distance formula for QR and for RP. You will get what? Just pause the video and find out. I'm sure you have not cheated and found these two answers at your own. And you would have got these two only. So QR is equal to 10 units and PR is equal to under the root 200. Now this root 200 can be simplified and rewritten as 100 into 2 under the root. 100 into 2 means 100 का square root 10 out and 10 root 2 units. Okay, so we got this. And it is very clear from these 3 units that 10 units, 10 units. That is not 10 units and root 2 have. So 10 and 10, so we got two sides equal. So it is an isosceles triangle, right? But hold on, there is something else. We can see one side is 10 units. Square will be 100. Yes. Second side is 10 units. Square will be 100. Yes. Third side is root 200. Square will be 200. That means we can write that PQ square is 100 because it is 10. Then we can have QR square again as 100 because QR is 10. And PR square will be what? PR square will be root 200 whole square, or you can say 10 root 2 square, and that will be 200. And it is very much clear that the PQ square plus QR square means these two values is equal to the third value. So what happened? Yes, the Pythagoras theorem is verified. And if the Pythagoras theorem is verified, the type of triangle will be, yes, right angled. So this is not only isosceles, but it is also a right angle triangle. So it is right angle isosceles triangle. Alright, that's the way we apply the distance formula to identify the types of triangles. Alright, I know you must have enjoyed this video and also learned about how do we apply the distance formula in identifying the type of triangle. In the next video, we will discuss how do we apply the same formula to identify the type of quadrilaterals when we'll have 4 sides, or we can say 4 vertices will be given to us. Alright. Thanks for watching. Like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. And as usual, stay connected.